province yaffe Uganda olwa district yaffe Kibuku n'ettaka lifukyazizzaako omwagalwa waffe president. Byonna mbisabye nga nkwegayira Katonda okkirize. Amen.
Thank you, Excellency, and be blessed.
Uganda, want to welcome you to Kibuku. I want to take this opportunity to welcome the representative of the Secretary General, who is none other than the Director Communications, Honorable Emmanuel Maradombo, and I will not come back on the mic. By the names, I'm Yomu Zukuru, Nangeje Bashir, the District Youth Councillor for Kibuku, and also the Chief Mobilizer, Bukedi North, for your votes as we protect the gains. Thank you so much. Thank you, Uganda. NRM Oye, long live Kaguta, long live the son of Amos. Thank you so much.
NRM Oye, abeki bukumulio, mwebalo kuiza, mwebalo kumikiriza, okibumba watekere mwenkabi. Museveni, Your Excellency the President of Uganda, and the NRM Presidential Flag Bearer, on behalf of the Secretary General, I want to welcome you here at Kibuku. Your Excellency, time is of essence, and we have limited time within which to deliver your message. We have therefore shortened the program. The Right Honorable Speaker introduced the leaders before you arrived. We shall recognize them later, but for now, I will only recognize her. The Right Honorable Speaker, National Vice Chairperson, female. You are most welcome. We also recognize Honorable Namuyangu Jennifer, the Minister of State for Bunyoro. And Honorable Dr. Musenero Monica, Minister of Science and Technology. The flag bearers will formally be introduced and recognized when they go to receive their flags. There are members of Parliament here. May I request them to stand up? The members of Parliament sitting now. Thank you very much, the members of Parliament, for coming. For now, let me invite the chairman of NRM Kibuku to summarize the memo in the very shortest time in order to leave time for the candidate to deliver his message. Mr. Chairman, you're most welcome.
Thank you. Ndugu Dombo Kaliravana, as we call you in Bunyoli. NRM oye! NRM oye! Mutulake vibe, NRM oye! Aha, NRM oye! President Museveni oye! Kibuku oye! Your Excellency, the President of Uganda, General Kaguta Museveni, the First Lady, Mama Janet Kataha Museveni, represented by my sister, honorable members present, they were all introduced, honorable members of Parliament, honorable colleagues, the chairpersons of the party who have come to join me here, one from Bududa, Mbale, Sironko, and Ndugu Kalangwa, who has come all the way from Kayunga, all protocol observed. Your Excellency, on behalf of the people of Kibuku and on my own behalf, I take this honor to welcome you to Kibuku. Your Excellency, in Rugwere here we said to summarize is kujagula jagula. Njaba kujagula jagula on memorandum when. Your Excellency, I will go straight away to the achievements. Your Excellency, in 5 years, we have registered progress in Kibuku. Your Excellency, peace and security. The peace and security we have registered in Uganda. It's not only in Uganda, but in East Africa, Africa at large, and the whole world. Your Excellency, with your wise leadership, you have managed to condense the Al-Shabaab in Somalia, and due to that, the rest of the world, they are enjoying peace. So peace and security is well guaranteed. Your Excellency, the prevailing peace in Kibuku has enabled the Nkolakida Chonka to work for the daily bread, and they have engaged in trade and agriculture. Your Excellency, I'm happy to report to you, Excellency, that we have upgraded and equipped 4 health centers, and 4 health centers 2, health centers 3, and in addition to the existing 7. So, Your Excellency, on health, I can assure you that the people of Uganda, the diseases are no longer a burden. Your Excellency, education, with your strategic and foresighted leadership, I want to tell you that since 2021, 3 seed schools have been realized in 3 sub-counties, that is Kasasira, Kabweri, and Kirika. Your Excellency, in addition to the existing 5, Your Excellency, those schools have registered a significant rise in enrollment from 3,200 in 2020 to 5,604 as I speak by now. Your Excellency, we have realized 5.2 billion in the education sector, that is the school facility grant. Your Excellency, I will go straight away.
Elevate your career with the London School of Business and Finance. We offer a global MBA with 5 specializations, a Master's in Finance and Investment, and a Master of Science Strategic Marketing. LSBF is a trusted institution with a 4.8-star rating on Trustpilot and a vibrant network of students originating from 150+ countries. Learning is tailored to your schedule, and all programs are available 100% online. Choose LSBF, where education goes beyond borders. Find out more at lsbf.org.uk.
Which is a little portion for the entire Bukedi. Your Excellency, they are telling me and Doug that I should do Kutula, but I will not Kutula without going to PDM. On education still, that steering hub, we request that Kibuku being the host, be given more slots, and even the numbers be increased from 240 to 500 so that the youth can be employed. Your Excellency, the percentage, now I got water. Water coverage were okay. Almost every 5 homesteads, they are having water and boreholes. With the peace and tranquility in the country, we are having very many donors coming to contract for us, water supplies. Your Excellency, am I now clear? Your Excellency, the past development model. Your Excellency, on the past development model, since you launched PDM on this very ground here in January 2020, we have so far disbursed 228 billion, 288 million in 92 circles. And that one, it is benefiting about 228,000 members in the community. Your Excellency, I want to report to you that the Nkolakida Chonka are now benefiting. But we have an issue of cattle safety, the livestock safety. People who come to carry our animals, abantu abaibente jaisu, security to kwatire kubanange, balekera haku ibente jaisu. NRMOA, on that, Your Excellency, we have some bottlenecks challenges, but due to the weather, I request that the copy that you have, you'll go through that. But lastly, we have two journalists that are lying idle that I want you to repurpose them. Your Excellency, as Kibuku, we know where we are going and we are ready to protect our guys. NRM oye! NRM oye! Thank you. My name's Haj Sharif Sabakak, Chairperson NRM Kibuku District.
NRM oye! NRM oye! Madam Natasha Kalujire, we recognize you and welcome you at Kibuku in company of His Excellency the President. Right now, I invite the Vice Chairperson, National Vice Chairperson, female, and also Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament to come and talk to you and later invite His Excellency the President to come and deliver his message.
Your Excellency, NRM oye! NRM oye! Kibuku oye! The people of Kibuku, we want to thank you so much for receiving us. And we want to thank you for coming in this big number. And we want to thank you for loving President Museveni and loving NRM. We want to request you to vote for President Museveni and the flag bearers. And we want to assure you all those things that the President is promising are going to be done in these 5 years. Be it support for the ghettos. We have received your document. We are going to support you. The borders, we will handle that. I want to request the people of Kibuku that be the campaign managers of President Museveni. Go from door to door looking for the votes. Nobody is going to come here to look for the votes. We want you to take responsibility. Your Excellency, in the interest of time, we want again to welcome you to Kibuku. I want to introduce Ikebere Abraham. Ikebere Abraham, after hearing your message, are nominated for Kibuku County MP against NRM. And he has decided to step down before you. Ikebere, just come in front here. And we have Daka Matthias. We have Emmanuel Gonahasa and Kaungule K. Had also nominated against our candidate. But after discussing with them, that is for Kabweri County, they have also decided to step down in the love of the party. Just move ahead here. Your Excellency, they will request for a picture with you. These are your very good disciples who love the party and are ready to continue looking for a vote for the party. Your Excellency, we want to invite you to talk to your people. Thank you. NRM oye! NRM oye! Museveni oye!
I think you can have this.
Koizeyo abagwere abecho koizeyo mwebale ino. Second Vice Chairperson of NRM and Speaker of Parliament,
Omubezi wa Sentebe wa NRM owokubiri ngate niyo wekitiwa Speaker wa Parliament ya Uganda.
all the other leaders,
Abakulembeze bonabona
and the people of Kibuku.
n'abantu b'e Kibuku.
I am here with other leaders
Ali anu n'abakulembeze abandi
to remind you about the matafari.
okubeewukirya okumu ku nsonga y'okuteekako eitafaali.
Matafari NRM has put to Uganda
Amatafaali NRM ageeteekere okwigwanga Uganda
in the last 40 years.
omu myaka 40 agabitire.
We were active even before that.
Baali bagunjuki omu even ne ebiseera ebyali bikaali kutuuka awo.
But
naye
in the manifesto, we covered only 40 years.
omu manifesto yaiswe y'ekibiina kye NRM eringirire emyaka 40.
And there,
naawo
Tafari number 1
itafaali erisooka
has been peace.
idembe n'obutebenkevu.
We have been able to defeat all insecurity.
Tubaire o president asoboire kulwanisya ebyo byonna ebitawaanya obutebenkevu.
And cattle rustling,
okwiba kwente
using guns.
nga bakozesa emundu.
That's why there is peace now in the whole country.
Kyova aliwo obutebenkevu omu Uganda yona yona.
The second contribution
okwewaayo kw'okubiri
has been development.
ebaire enkulaakulana.
Development has got two sides.
Enkulaakulana erimu emirundi mibiri.
One side is economic infrastructure.
Esaidi esooka niyo ey'emisingi egy'enkulaakulana.
You have seen electricity,
amasanyalaze,
telephones,
amasimu,
water,
amaizi,
the railway.
erweirwe wegaalimuuka.
We call that, you can translate it as emisingi y'ebyenfuna.
Egyo niyo egibeeta emisingi gy'ebyenfuna.
Economic infrastructure.
Eya emisingi gy'ebyenfuna oba egy'enkulaakulana.
But there is also social infrastructure.
Eriyo emisingi gy'embeera ya bulijjo
Y'abantu.
egy'abantu.
And that is health and education.
Omulimu ebyobulamu n'ebyokusoma.
Your chairperson talked very well about both of them.
Era osentebe waiso w'NRM w'e Kibuku Haji Sharifu abitumwire kukusa.
On the social infrastructure,
oku misingi gy'abantu,
our plan is
oku
to
misingi
have,
gy'abantu ba bulijjo
our plan is to have
tuli kutegeka
one primary school per parish of the government.
Eisomero lya primary mu buli muluka
The government.
nga lya gavumenti.
Then one secondary school per sub-county.
Eisomero lya senior mu buli gombolola nga lya gavumenti.
Government school.
Nga isomero lya gavumenti.
Then on the side of health,
okusaidiya obulamu
is to have a district hospital per district.
tulina okuba n'eidwaliro ereinene buli district.
And also health center for
naganu agayiriraku eribeeta health center yokuna
per constituency.
buli isaza oba buli constituent.
And then finally,
ekisembayo
health center 3 per sub-county.
health center eyirirako egibeeta health center yokusatu mu buli gombolola.
All the plans are here in the file, but I don't have time to go through them.
Epulani ejonjona obenteekateeka ejonjona giri ano mu fayiro naye olwabwire teyabitemu jonjona.
Like for instance, on the health, I can see here.
Ekyokuwonerako ku byobulamu ebyali kuwona ano.
I can see
Aso alikuonao
that we have got one health center 4,
okumutendera gokuna,
and you have got 13 health center 3s.
Giriye health center kumitendera gokusatu, giriye health center 13.
Now that means 8 sub-counties don't have health center 3s.
Ekitegeeza amagombola 8 gonka agabula eidwaliro ly'omutendera gokusatu.
And the plan there is upgrade Dodoi Health Center 2 in Kadama sub-county to Health Center 3.
Enteekateeka eryawo y'okusetula omutindo kadwaliro ke Dodoi Health Center 2 kaabo ku Health Center y'okusatu.
Upgrade Kenkebu Health Center 2.
Ne Kenkebu yona baaba ojja osetula ku mutindo yabo ku gokusatu.
In Kenkebu sub-county to Health Center 3.
Ebe nganiye eidwaliro ly'omutendera gokusatu omwigombola ly'Ekenkemu.
Upgrade Nandere Health Center 2.
Ne Nandere eidwaliro eririyo lyona balyongera omutindo.
Upgrade Nabiswa.
Ne Nabiswa.
Upgrade Kituti.
Ne Kituti.
Upgrade Nankondo.
Ne Nankodo. Nankodo ng'eigombola lyona alifune eidwaliro ly'omutendera lyokusatu.
And upgrade Moru Health Center 2 in Kasasira.
Ne Moru yona bajongeremu omutindo omwigombola ly'e Kasasira.
So
n'olwekyo
all that
ebyona byona
are about development.
Ebyo byona bikwata ku nkulaakulana.
The two sides.
Eby'emirundi empeeyi ibiri.
Economic infrastructure.
Emisingi gy'ebyenfuna y'abantu.
And social infrastructure.
N'emisingi egy'abantu ba bulijjo.
Embeera y'abantu.
Embeera y'abantu.
Now all that together is the development.
Ebyo byonna bigayitire ni enkulaakulana.
That is our second tafari to
Uganda.
But the third tafari is to educate people about the difference between development and wealth.
Itafari lyokusatu niyo eryokusomesya oba okusegesya abantu baiswe ababulijjo okutegeera enjawulo y'ebintu ebibiri, enkulaakulana n'ebyokufuna
n'ebyobugaiga. To divert
oba okukyusa okubuzaabuza,
to divert people's attention from the right thing to something else.
Okukyusa endowooza y'abantu okugitoola okituufu n'ogirya okintu ekintu ekitategerekeka.
The okuzya in Runyankwere, which I think is the same as kugumaza, is actually when you are looking at.
Okugumbaza okwali kukoba niyo kubanga ekintu oli ukiringirira.
Then somebody says, no, look this way.
Omuntu gonna ukoba ata olingirire.
And you remove your focus from where the issue is to something else.
No kyuso kwetegereza ko bayinako no iliyo kintu ekindi.
Now many people have
abantu bangi
had kugumarira in development.
Abantu babaire bagumbaliro mu nkulaakulana.
Forgetting what Emusoga omusoga kyeyakobeira
nga beerabira kide omusoga kiyakobereira
omusoga yakobeira
omusoga yakobereira
nti akange
akange kasinga kaiswe,
meaning that the road, the tarmac, the electricity, all those are good things.
nti ekitegeeza nti ebintu ebyo n'ebisanga enguudo masanyalaze n'ebindi bindi
birungi
bisa,
but what goes in your house
ekyaba mu nyumbayo
is obugayiga.
niyo obugayiga.
The bugayiga belongs to an individual,
obugayiga buzwa ku muntu,
a family,
okufamire,
or a company.
then bwaba okumugayite ng'ekampani.
And it is that one which deals with the obutaki.
Ekyo niye ekikolagana n'ensonga y'obutaki.
Otherwise, you can have development in an area, roads and so on, and you still have obutaki.
Naye nga osobola okuba n'enkulaakulana mu kitundu ng'enguudo naye ne musigala nga muli n'obutaki.
This road from Kampala through Tororo, Mbale, Soroti has been tarmac for a long time.
Olwo oluguudo okuzwa Kampala paka Tororo, Mbale, Soroti lubayire lwa koolaasi okumala ebbanga inene.
In 1965,
omwaka 1965
we traveled on that road to go and play games with Teso College.
Yabitireko ku luguudo olw'okwaba okubya emizeenyo n'eisomero eribeeto Teso College.
This is 60 years ago.
Myaka 60 egibitire.
And since that time, that road has always been tarmac.
Era okuzwa ebiseera ebyo paka kati oluguudo olubaire lwa kola.
But all the way from Kabale
okuzwa Kabale
up to now, you can find abataki bachariwo.
So okuzwera keme Kabale paka enu okupaka nesaawe abataki bakali bali okuluguudo olwo.
So that shows you that we must really wake up.
Nolwekyo kiraga nti twesaana tulamuke.
When we came from the bush,
etwazwira omu kisiko,
we told you about this differentiation between
yabakobeire ebintu bino byona n'enjawulo eno
between development and wealth.
Akati w'enkulaakulana n'ebyobugayiga.
And in 1995, I made a country-wide tour and I told everybody.
1995 yetoloire Uganda yona nga abakobera buli muntu ekintu kino.
And in the manifesto of 1996,
manifesto y'ekibiina ky'NRM y'O1996,
we told you about the 4 acres model.
N'abakobera ensonga y'ekeina, omulamwa gw'ekeina.
1 acre for coffee,
eke moize ya mwanyi,
1 acre for fruits,
eweke y'okubiri y'ebibala,
1 acre for pasture for dairy cows,
eka y'okusatu y'eisubi ly'ente oba ly'ebisolo,
and 1 acre for food for the home.
Eke desegende y'okuna y'emmere y'eika.
Then in the backyard,
enyuma oba enyuma w'oluuga,
eggs for poultry for eggs,
oteekayo enkoko gy'amagi,
and then piggery.
Noteekayo n'embizi aba bataali basiraamu.
And in the lowlands,
ansi w'eitakali oba emaserengeta w'eitakali,
near the swamps,
abali okumpi n'emiiga,
fish farming.
Musobola okulima ebyenyanza.
Now some people who listened have done very well.
Abawulisisya bakolere kussa ino.
I can show you somebody from Karamoja who just
era alikubalaga omuntu okuzwe Karamoja ebyakolere oluvannyuma lw'okuwulisisya.
Who just did fruits only.
Ye yakolere ebibala byonkani.
My village here is called Arangetai West. Arangetai Parish
Oyo azwera Karamoja.
We shall summarize later.
In Karamoja. The mango trees you are seeing here were given to me by the President through Operation Wealth Creation. I received 200 mango seedlings, and I planted all, and they are all doing well. Apart from this venture, I got money from PDM last year. I got 880,000. And I used 800,000 for buying 10 goats. And the goats are there. They have multiplied. They are now 16. Part of the money of PDM I used for buying cassava stems. Through that money, I've managed to plant 2 acres of cassava. They are now doing well. The first acre I intend to harvest next year in January. I got another 6 million. So last year, from these mangoes, I got 12 million shillings. I've been selling to the people around. Actually, Serere Fruit Factory has booked this mango. They want me to take this mango tomorrow, 2025, to the factory. Actually, I've been selling locally. I've been selling 1 at 500 shillings, 2 1,000. And people are buying. These mangoes are very good. The mangoes, trees you are seeing here, are giving me money, a lot of money. And I want to thank His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Kaguta Museveni, for coming up with the idea of Operation Wealth Creation in the country. This is money. I am not going to suffer. My children will not suffer because of this wealth. I call it wealth now. I always invest. I don't invest mango. I invest money, not mangoes. So I want to thank our president so much. And next year, if all goes well, I expect to get 18 million first harvest. And then second harvest, I also expect to get 18 million. Next year, 2025. So, altogether, I expect to get 36 million shillings. And this money I will use for paying fees for.
Now, that man
Omusaiza
is not in Mukono.
alikupangisya Mukono.
Is not in Mukono, is not in Jinja.
Tali Mukono, tali Jinja.
Is not in Iganga.
Tali Iganga.
Is in a distant Karamoja.
Aliedi Yala Karamoja.
Karamoja is like 200 miles from here.
Karamoja okuzwanu kumpi mailoti bibiri.
And the roads are not so good.
Erengudo tinsa ino.
So the Enkurakuran is not so good.
Olenkurakurana tiense ino.
But obugaiga buliyo.
Naengo obugaiga buliyo.
Now, that is that man. I will give you my own example. I have got a model farm in Lira.
Alikuta kubawa ekyokuonera ku ikike yonyere aline farm ey'omutendo ey'okuonera ku erira ali ujibalaga mulingiriro ku ntimbe ejo.
My name is Dr. Maurice Ochen. I am a commissioner by appointment deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the President to execute the 4-acre model. And I've put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is an idea conceived by the President to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreages of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yield and high income for their household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering wetland and water flow. We have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruit. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, we will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters square. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is warmer, the fish grow faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same grams. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish which is 1 kilogram or 800 grams here costs about 10,000 shillings. So having stocked here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million in 1 year. Roughly 30 million. If somebody can be able to save 70 million on this fish pond. And this size, we can put 2 of them in 1 acre. So meaning in this particular acre, around 140 million shillings. That is for this particular.
In my small model farm in Lira, where my people have planted coffee, bananas, pineapples, they have also got to zero grazing cows. But they have also done a 1 fish pond in half an acre. And from that fish pond,
okuzwa omwaka abantu be batola obukaire 100 omwaka
net after removing the cost.
Ekinanyerenyere ngomalira okutolaku bide binde bikozesewo
without adding the money from coffee, from milk, from
ngatotekereko esente giz'omwanyi omumata nebindi.
But from 1 acre of fruits, you heard how the Karamoja man is earning.
Neomweke moiza eyebibala muine omusaiza we Karamoja ejafunamu.
So therefore, you people, you are very rich people potentially.
Amo na olwekyo mwe muliba obusoboze.
All those things we are talking, I told you the 7 of them, you can do them here.
Nabakobeire inte bintu ebyo bebe n'omusanvu osobola okubikolera awo.
The ones we proposed in 1996.
Ebyo ebibawaireyo ng'ebiseego omuluki 1996.
Now that one deals with etofali number 3.
Ati anekyo kikwatagana n'eitafali enamba yokusatu.
The one of obugaiga bw'amaka.
Eyo ekwata okubugaiga w'amaka.
Uganda's NRM tafari to Uganda.
Eyo itafari NRM ku Uganda.
And it has really helped because about 67% of the people
era kiyambire ino kumpi atyanu abantu 67 ku buli 100
have listened to the message.
Bawulisisirye obubaka obwo.
And they have left Okore Chida Chonka. They are working for Echida and the stomach.
Era malekeira au kolere Chida Chonka
and the pocket. and the pocket.
Nati ano bakolera nsawo.
Bakolera ekida n'ensawo.
Okolera ekida n'ensawo.
But now we still have the 33%.
Ati anu tukali tuliyo n'obutundu budi 33 ku buli 100.
So I want, with the PDM, I want you to check in your parish how many homes are there.
Ati anu no PDM enge yaizire ataka mukebere omiruka jaya muone amakagali mu mameka.
And how many are still abakolera kida kyonka.
Era mameka agakala galimu gagakolera kida kyonka.
So that we really, everybody works for a kida, but also the pocket.
Ekigendererwa kya president nti buli muntu kubanga akolere kida ngakolera n'ensawo.
That is tafari number 3 obugayiga.
Eryo itafali lyokusatu eryobugayiga omumaka.
There is a tafari number 4.
Itafali lyokuna.
This is a mirimo.
Eryo ni emirimo.
Jobs.
Jobs emirimo.
You hear people talking of jobs.
Abulira abantu batumula mirimo.
Many of them thinking mirimo because of the colonial confusion.
Abamu balowooza nti emirimo okusinzirira okukawukaviyo kanfuga y'amawanga genza.
Who distorted our thinking and presented the mirimo as only coming from the government.
Abatawire buli kimo ni balowoozesa abantu nti emirimo gino okuzwa mu gavumenti mwonkana.
Obwakarani, clerical jobs from the government.
Emirimo gy'obwakarani okuzwa mu gavumenti.
Before colonialism, this word which I introduced to you.
Ng'enfuga y'amatwale kali kwiza ekintu kino ekiyabanjulire. Emyoga.
Omwoga is a skill specialization.
Omwoga kintu kyakuleeta bukugu na bumanyirivu.
The myoga where abawesi.
Emyoga niyo girimu abayesi.
The carpenters.
Abayesi bebyoma bembaabo. Ababayizi.
Woodwork.
Yes, babayizi.
Abanogozi, the ones who are using clay.
Ababali ababumbi.
The abakomaji, the ones who are making backcloth.
Ababali abakuba emigaire.
So everybody had omwoga.
Buli muntu yabaire n'omwoga gwa yalagwamu.
So this idea of working only for the office is colonial.
Ogwe embeera eyo oba endowooza eyo eyawukolera office eyo ndowooza y'enfuga y'amatwale.
So we are now going back, everybody to have omwoga, what he's doing.
Ati aliukanjayo Uganda okuoneka nti buli muntu alina omwoga ogwagwamu.
But a modern one now this time.
Naye ogw'omulembe omulundi guno.
Money making.
Nga gukole sente.
So let me show you where jobs come from. Let's see.
Tinker, your ride, your way. Secure, affordable, and proudly Ugandan. Download now.
Member of Parliament of Buganges West constituency, Kakumiro district. We are now at our 4-acre demonstration farm. The land we have here is approximately 4 acres. This is a farm we started 2 years back here, 2.5 years back. And on this farm, what major the president tells the public. This is an initiative I learned from the president sometime back when he sent me to learn to Kaumu, to Kisozi. I copied what I copied, this is what I came up with. And you will see as we move, or that side, this side, that's my 4-acre model farm. The house as well. I don't sleep here, but if I would sleep here, the house as well is seated on this 4-acre model farm. When you look at poultry, out of the 25,000 birds, it's only 11,000 giving me eggs. Others are soon giving me, and I get 302 trays per day minimally, because 11,000 birds are supposed to give me 366 trays. But because of the feeding method of deep litter, I don't get all the eggs. I get 302 trays per day minimally. Then I sell in a month, you can get a net profit of 55 million, because you get 108 million, but you can't get all that. You have to buy feeds, pay workers, pay electricity, remain with 55 million net pay When you get the cows per month, these are 6 cows. Each cow minimally gives you 20 liters. So when you get 20 times 6, that's 120 liters per day. 120 liters per day. For us, a liter here is 2,000 because we sell each cup at 1,000. So you get 2,000 times 120, you get 24,000 per day. So 24,000 per day, when you multiply, you get about 7.6 million per month. But 7.6 million per month, you cannot save it. You have to get 200 to pay these workers, sometimes even the drug for spraying. That is zero grazing, you spray for ticks and other things. At the end of the day, you remain with a net profit of 6 million from the cows for zero grazing. So this is our grass. Here, 1 acre of grass. This 1 acre is enough feeding our 6 cows. And our cows are feeding well with this grass we have. When you get like the half an acre of pineapple per harvest, we get about 4.5 million and I harvest twice a year. You will see, even as now, there are those which I can harvest for my friends to take. When you look at the piggery, in a month, I can get about between 150 and 180 piglets. But those I don't sell. I give to my neighbors to rear. When you look at coffee, we normally harvest 12 million. We normally harvest 12 million from 1 acre because we're just starting up the harvest. We had the first harvest, and when you get about 12 million, but when you irrigate very well, and you have fertilizer, you get between 18 and 24 million. From 1 acre, coffee alone minus banana. And this banana, at the end of the month, you can get about 1 million, 1.8 million. But I don't sell my banana. I use it for eating. So I simply get my coffee to ensure the other 12 million I'm telling you, which we are getting from this 1 acre. Because we have tested it, where you receive. And here, currently, I'm employing 26 people.
Now, that's what I wanted you to see. You have heard the story of this young man. He was elected to parliament 4 years ago. He's the son of one of our NRM strong supporters, but who died soon after that.
Mutane wamuiza okuba wagizi olukulwe ba NRM eyafiire nyuma kwao.
When the boy was elected, he brought him to me in Raikitura.
Omwisuke bamulondero kwa parliament oite yamutwaire wa president Raikitura.
And he said, this boy has been elected, you advise him.
Inte namkoba namsaba into mwisuko no alondebero kwa parliament ndikusaba omuwabule.
And I told him what I'm telling you now.
Namkoba ebibya alikuba kobesawe.
And what I've been telling Ugandans for the last 60 years.
Era niye byabaira ko baba na Uganda emyaka nkaaga ejibitire.
Nze byentumula tebikyuka.
Ye byatumula tebikyuka.
Byebyo.
Ni byebyo.
Byenatumwire nkaaga mukaaga byolwaleero.
Ebyatumwire nkaaga mukaaga niye byatumula nolwatyanu luno.
So I told the boy, the 4 acres model. I told the boy.
Nakobera omuvuko oyo okunsonga ye ekeina ejojo kuonerako.
And as you saw, he went immediately and implemented.
Era ngemuine yabire mangu ino natukiriryo president amagezaga muwaire.
He has got coffee.
Aine mwanyi.
Bananas.
Aina matoke.
Pineapples.
Aine nanasi.
The dairy cattle.
Aine nteja mata.
Pigs which he doesn't sell, he gives free to his constituents.
Nembizi ejatatunda newe jibyala agabira bairanu abe bona balisia.
But also eggs.
Namagi.
And eggs is selling 302 trays per day.
Oluna amagi olunaku atunda etreja magi bisatu mubiri.
And in a month he gets 108 million.
Omwezi nabanga afune miliyoni 18.
And when he deducts
owatolaku ebyebikozesebwa,
he remains with 55 million net.
Asigazyawo obukaire 55 net.
That if you multiply by 12 months, that's about 700 million shillings.
Okubisyamu emyezi 12 niye kumpi obukaire nga 7 n'ekintu.
From eggs alone.
Okuva mu magi gonkani.
Without adding coffee and the other things.
Nga togayitireku bide bindi, emwanyi n'ebindi bindi.
So the man is now omugaiga now.
Omusaiza ati anu mugaiga.
But what I wanted you to see,
naye kyatakire muone,
obugaiga bwa Byamukama,
obugaiga bwa Byamukama
buzaire emirimo eri abannayuganda abalala.
Bubyaire emirimo eri abannayuganda bandi.
This is what I wanted you to see, that
niye ekyo kyali kutaka muone awo ni abantu omukulodo Byamukama bakozesa olwedde emirimu gyakozesere.
Jobs come from wealth.
Emirimo gizwa mu bugaiga.
Wealth of an individual,
obugaiga w'omuntu,
of a family,
oba nga maka,
of a company,
oba mungo nge company,
or even the government. The government can have a parastatal.
Ne government yona esobola okuba n'ekitongole.
A company, not kitongole.
Company.
Kitongole is the department. So if it is a parastatal, it can also create jobs.
Ekiba kitongole oba company yona esobola okubyala emirimo.
Yes, there are government jobs.
Yes, eri emirimo gye government,
but they are very few.
Naye mitono.
There are only 480,000 government jobs.
Giri emirimo 488 gyonkani emirimo gya government.
But our population is 50 million.
Naye obungi bw'abantu essaawa ena Abannayuganda oba mu Uganda ati antwingira obukaire 5.
So you have seen how the wealth of Byamukama has okubyala.
Ati anu muwoyina obugaiga wa Byamukama ng'ebubyaire.
Okubyaire emirimu.
Bubyaire emirimo.
Katulabe amakolero bwe gabyala emirimu.
Ati anu katuwone amakolero ng'egabyala emirimo.
Freeze there. That's a new town of factories.
Eyo tawuni ya makolero.
Kati tawuni imo wano ekibuku.
Tawuni ya Nywano Kibuku.
Tawuni ya maduka goka.
Tawuni ya maduka gonkani. Muula makolero.
Osanga batunda ewuzi, batunda basirini, batunda obuntu ng'obwo.
Oyagiri abatunda bintu oti wuzi, basirini, n'obuntu oti butyo.
Kati amaduka tegazaala mirimu mingi.
Amaduka tegabyala emirimu mingi.
Because if you enter a shop,
kubanga oyingira iduuka,
how many workers are there?
Onaye abakozi bameka.
But now that
town,
these new towns which NRM is bringing,
they are not towns
of shops.
They
are towns of factories. Now those are daily. That is Mbale Industrial Park.
Etawuni y'amakolero ey'Embale oba gitweta Mbale Industrial Park. Abasinga mmayiteyo.
There are now 75 factories there.
Ati anu mulimu amakolero 75 omutawuni y'amakolero ey'Embale.
Let's see the jobs in one of them. Let's go inside and see.
Katwaba munda tuone obungi w'emirimu egiri omu ikolero erimu.
Now you can see how many young people
ati anu muli kuona aminyeto emito abaizwira
working in one factory.
Bali ukola mu ikolero limu lyonkani.
So NRM is telling you that
NRM erikuba kobeti
Abannayuganda,
Aba-Africa
muve muhugona,
muzo mugona,
Aba-Africa bagona
Aba-Africa bagona ino.
Omusoga kiyita kulambala.
abasoga bakyeta kulambala
abagwere bakyogera batya
era kugona
okugona
abandi bakyeta kulambala abandi bakyeta kugona
okugona mu Lunyankole mu kirina kitegeeza tusunowa
omulunyankole balina ekigambo ekibeeta okugona naye kitegeeza kufuuluuta omuntu agona nafuuluuta
okufuuluuta kwe kugona mu Lunyankole
okufuuluuta niye oba okugona niyo okufuuluuta omulunyankole
so abafrika balina okuva mu kugona
abafrika balina okuzwa omugona kuno okwakufuuluuta
bamanye okugona kuno okwebaka
bayego engona ene ya bulijjo eyabagwere y'okubiziyako obubizi
eyabagwere n'abagisu
eyabagwere n'abagisu
abasaania nabo bakozesa okugona abasaania
nabo nikyekyo kyenyini yo excellence
so they must go from kugona and know
abantu bazwa omugona kwa kufuuluuta bamanye
how modern economies are built. Somebody listen to him, one of my people. Private secretary, you know, is only Chagamba. Mureke, bring him here. Wait. Let him come that side. That's one. Is there. No, you tell this one. Not you, the secretary.
Owekitiibwa president yoyo omu ku bakandidate baffe be bava okwanjula wano bamuyitaga Abdallah.
Take him there. Don't hide him there. Yes, you. Link him with her. You go what? Speaker. Okay.
O president ali ukoba ono nti etimu ye egirenga emuwulisisya.
So,
n'olwekyo
this is Tafari of NRM number 4.
Eryo itafaali ly'NRM lyeteeka ku Uganda namba yokuna.
As I speak today,
ng'owatumula olwati
the factories have created 1.3 million jobs.
Amakolero gabyayira emirimu emiliyoni moiza n'emitwalo 3.
That means 3 times more jobs than the government jobs.
Ekitegeeza emirundi 3 okusinga obungi bw'emirimu egibyaliwo gavumenti.
And the hotels and transport and agriculture also have
amahotero ebyentambula n'ebyokulima byobera bireeta emirimu.
So this is Tafari number 4 by the NRM to Uganda.
Eryo itafaali lyokuna egavumenti y'NRM eryeyongera ku Uganda.
There are 3 other Tafaris, but I don't have time to go into them now.
Eri amatafaali agandi 3 NRM geyongera ku Uganda naye olwabwire tuyagabite mugongona.
When I give a press conference in Mbale, I will give all of them.
Obuyamba n'olukungaana lw'abannamawulire egibete press conference Mbale ebisinga obungi byebe naye abimalayo.
But let me end now
olekakomenkereze nti
with the issue of free education.
N'ensonga y'okusoma kwa bwereere bonna basome.
In 1996, I introduced free education.
Omwaka 1996 President yatandiikirewo enkola ya bonna basome oba okusoma kwa bwereere.
But some people don't understand it.
Naye abantu abamu tebakitegeera.
They kept bringing back charges in government schools.
Basigalanga bayirya ebisale omu masomero.
And as a consequence, children are chased out of school.
Olw'obuzibu bwekyo abaana bangi bali kubingiwanga omu masomero.
When I saw that,
I
decided to peacefully to show that this is a mistake, and I would want people to learn and stop the mistake. No, the ones who are blocking education with school fees should stop. That's why I started skilling hubs.
essomero oba eitendekero lya obumanyirivu n'obukugu eryetirinyi.
If there are some of my graduates here, they can come and two of them can
Ano
give.
tuliwo n'abakugukira abafulumire omu isomero eryo eryabukugu n'obumanyirivu erireta industrial hub etirinyi abali anu president alikubeeta bayizeko mu maiso. Mugezeyo kwanguwa.
We can have testimonies of a boy and a girl.
Atakakuyo omujulizi w'omusaiza oba omwisuka n'omwala.
NRM oye! Yoweri Kaguta oye! President Museveni oye! Museveni ameo! Museveni Parklas! Amalina banjeta kiri okubazali nganizo moiza okubabaire omukedi zono industrial hub inswa Bukomolo village Kotolo parish Kirinyi sub county Kibuku district banange inabaire nkali kwa obuhabu nabaire ingandi yawo intyo indisiri abantu indyawo imbula kubanga inazuiro ku isomero nasomere kubaka siniafo olwena malire nabitire kusa nenga imbule sente ginyongerayo nabeirawo ingandi staka era ngandisiri abantu nabeirawo chairperson